As I look at this new wind energy project in Rogoland, I also think of Texas and the parallels between the two. Rogoland is the county where Stavanger is located. Stavanger, in my mind, is sort of the oil capital of the North Sea. I've given a couple of talks there. One of them I remember was to the International Association of Offshore Oil Producers. So I'm familiar with Stavanger and this part of Norway. And the idea that in this county, with the oil capital of the North Sea, there are now wind farms going up is a very exciting development. We look at Texas, which is also oil country. Texas is the leading U.S. producer of oil and has been for the past century. It is now also the leading producer of wind. Texas is the home of Houston, which is the city where some of the world's largest oil companies like Exxon are based. So Texas, like Rogoland, is both oil and wind, both also agricultural states. In Texas, which is now the leading U.S. wind producing state, we have 11,000 megawatts of wind generating capacity. That's equal to 22 coal-fired power plants. But the plans underway, once two major new transmission lines are completed in the next year or two, are going to permit Texas to develop a total of some 43,000 megawatts of wind generating capacity. And that's based just on projects that are under development. This means essentially that Texas, a state of 24 million people, will be almost self-sufficient in electricity from wind. We also have in the United States the state of Iowa, which is an agricultural state with 4 million people, almost exactly the same population as Norway. Iowa is now getting 21% of its electricity from wind farms. An acre of land in Iowa can be used to produce biofuels, can be used to produce corn that's used to produce biofuels, worth about $1,000 a year. That same acre of land, if it's the site of a wind turbine, can produce $300,000 worth of electricity in a year. So the advantages of wind energy over biological sources of energy are apparent. One of the reasons that farmers everywhere in the United States, in the Great Plains, in the Corn Belt, and farmers in Norway like the idea of wind farms is because it enables them to, in effect, double crop. In the United States, in Texas, farmers run cattle on land and they produce electricity. In Iowa, farmers produce corn on land and they generate electricity from wind. Wind turbines only occupy about 1% of the land covered by a wind farm. The areas covered by wind farms can cover many, many square kilometers, but the actual land occupied by the wind turbines is about 1% of that total.